I promise you guys that these tips and tricks will save your life. Period. And welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing morning, evening, day, or night, whenever and wherever you're watching this video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, what are you doing? Go and smash that subscribe button right now. Give this video a big thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to go follow me on Instagram at @heyits_Nelsa. Please help me get to 1,000 followers on that platform. I am almost there, so please go and help a sister out. Don't forget to smash that bell button to make sure you're notified every single time your girl drops a new banger. So, as you guys can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys freshman/underclassmen advice. This video was inspired by Amanda Michelle. She always supports my channel and she just has such a nice and sweet personality and she just seems really wise for her age. This video was also inspired by Samaj James, who made a video about junior advice for high schoolers, and also inspired by Life of Jelly, who made an advice video for first-year college students. So, as you guys can obviously tell, you guys obviously know, it is around back to school time, back to school season. Everybody's prepping for back to school. And the way the coronavirus pandemic is going, everyone's back to school is looking a little bit different. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, my school is doing half physical, in-school education and then half virtual education. So there will be days in the week when I am at school and days in the week when I am not at school. Having watched a lot of advice videos about high school, I wanted to share some tips and tricks that I have for high school pertaining to underclassmen. And just for some background information, I am going into my junior year of high school. And do I think I'm qualified to give you guys some advice? Yes, I do, because I've been through freshman and sophomore year. I've been through it all, and despite the things I've been through, like managing my time and all that good stuff, I've still been able to maintain a 4.3 GPA and become president of 2 clubs, vice president of a 3rd club, and join several honor societies as a student. So here I have my handy dandy notebook. And the first set of advice I have is to take advantage of all the opportunities you are offered. I think that this is especially important because you want to show people that you appreciate your education and that it is something that you value. And being able to take those educational opportunities and those athletic opportunities and those opportunities in the arts shows that you are willing to advance forward, you are willing to put in the time and the dedication. My second set of advice, and also a reminder to all people, is that colleges do look at your 9th grade GPA. I think that most people coming to high school think that colleges only look at their 10th, 11th, and 12th grade GPAs, but that is not true. I believe that 9th grade and also sophomore year are like your building blocks or foundation to the rest of your high school career. So if you mess up in those first few years, it's very hard to get back up and to bring your GPA back up. Having a nice foundation freshman year for me has helped me to maintain my 4.3 GPA. The next thing I would say is don't procrastinate. Procrastination, we don't do that over here. Every single time I procrastinate, I swear something bad happens. And the thing of high school is that most teachers will not take in late work. And if they do take late work, then they'll dock points off of your assignment for you turning it in late. So you want to avoid that as much as possible. The next thing I would say is to choose your friends wisely. And the reason why I say choose your friends wisely is because not everyone in high school is genuine. I feel like high school is when people's true colors start to show. Like, for example, I am friends with most of the people who I was friends with freshman year of high school, but there are people who I've stopped being friends with because I realized that they were not who they said they were. They were not for me, they did not believe in me, they did not stand by me. So if you're going to surround yourself with people in high school, make sure you surround yourself with like-minded people who want to see you succeed and actually care about you. Next, I want to say that you should try to set your priorities straight. When I say set your priorities straight is when you go to high school, Sure, you can have friends and have tons of fun and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you come to school to learn. So if your friend is saying, oh, there's this party this weekend, but you know you have a test the following day, you know very well you should be at home studying for that test. So make sure you know what is most important to you, whether it's that class, whether it's that grade, or it's you doing something else. Another tip that I have is to take challenging classes and to just challenge yourself overall. For example, sophomore year of high school, I started taking AP classes, which are advanced placement classes, in addition to the honors classes that I was already taking. That was a great way to challenge myself, to expose myself to the AP curriculum, and to keep growing as an individual. I would also say that you should all try to seek leadership positions at school. When colleges look at your extracurriculars, they love seeing leadership positions because it shows that you are a leader, that you can take charge, that you have a positive impact on those around you, and that people look up to you. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, I am the president of 2 clubs at my school, the vice president of 3 club, and then I'm also like a regular member of another club. I would also say to show commitment to your extracurriculars. For example, the extracurriculars I do at my school, I've been doing since freshman year. I've been a student ambassador since freshman year. I've been part of the Charity Youth Medicine Club since freshman year, Students Against Disruptive Decisions, and the Undead Poet Society, which is like my school's writing club. Oh, and if there are not clubs at your school that you're interested in, you can always create your own club, which also really appeals to colleges. I would also say to start researching for colleges early. I've already started my college research. I feel like this is important because if you have a goal in mind, you can, walk towards that goal. This next tip is key, and that is to learn to manage your time. Someone should have told me this much earlier, okay? Freshman year, I felt like I was scrambling around everywhere because I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to manage my time. I was literally going loco. And in sophomore year, I finally got everything together. The next tip is to try new things and to take risks. High school is a great place to explore and to really discover who you are as an individual. And I say that because there are so many different people. You get to meet a lot more new people than you probably did in middle school. For me, it's kind of the opposite because I went to a big middle school and I ended up going to a small private school. But you still get to meet new people and you have new opportunities. There's new fields you can explore. You have more classes that you can explore in. And I know sometimes change can be scary and trying new things can be scary, but some of the new things that I've tried in my past 2 years in high school have been some of the best experiences of my life. Do activities outside of school. I feel like that is a very crucial tip because when colleges look at your application, they don't just look at, what you did in school, but also what you did out of school, because there is life out of school. You can go and do a bunch of fun things after school. You can be in a theater program out of school. Just make sure you have a good number of extracurriculars in general. I would also say to start seeking job opportunities. If you live in the United States of America like I do, you can legally start to work when you're 14 years old. And I actually got my first job when I was 14 years old. Look to see if there are internship programs, opportunities around you. I was employed for 2 summers through an internship program for teens in my city. However, because of COVID-19, I didn't get to work this summer. But that's okay. And the nice thing about internship programs is that you get paid. So yeah, gotta make that money, gotta make that coin. Hey, okay. Another thing I would say is to also seek volunteer and service opportunities. I feel like it's just good to be involved in your community in general and to give back. So that is something that I do stress a lot. Another thing I would say is to make friends with your teachers and administrators. Now, this one is key. If you don't remember anything else I said in this whole video, this is the one thing you should remember. To make friends with your teachers and administrators, okay? Period. Like, literally, most of my teachers love me. I've had, like, let me see, 2 teachers who I don't think really like me that much, but for the most part, the rest of my teachers have loved me. And that has been very instrumental because they always recommend me for academic opportunities. Anytime they need help at a student event or an admissions event, they're like, who do we talk to? Let's talk to Nelsa. They invite me to do stuff because they like me. And the nice thing about being friends with your teachers and administrators is that in addition to always recommending you for stuff, they can also write you letters of recommendation for college. So make sure you get really tight with your teachers, and if you're one of those people who doesn't get along with all your teachers, that's okay. Make sure you're friends with your counselor because that comes in really handy. I love my counselor at school so much. I would say to avoid detention and suspensions. First of all, they don't look good on your record and they do stay there for a while. And second of all, please stay out of trouble for your own sake. I would say don't ever skip class or try to. I know some people try to do that. I've never done that before, and if I did, my mom would not take it. So please do not. I don't recommend it, and honestly, just don't. Another thing is don't be afraid to ask for help. You should never be afraid, and I know at all different types of high schools, there are different resources, different tutoring networks that you can seek help from. If you're struggling in something, don't be so proud to the point that you say, hey, I don't need help. Go and ask someone for help. They can help you out. And then my last and final tip is this. Have fun and be yourself. That is like, the best tip, guys. High school is supposed to be a learning experience. It's supposed to be a place where you can truly be yourself and you can grow as a person. If you don't know who you are yet, high school is a great place to figure all of that out. It's like the awkward years. You grow, you peak, you fall, you get back up again. It's all good. And the nice thing is that everyone else in your high school is going through the same thing as you. They're all trying to figure out life and figure out who they are. So you're all in it together and you're gonna thrive. So I'm currently in my editing phase and I realized that there were some things that I did not include in this video, so I'm gonna drop them here really quickly. And one of those things is dating in high school. I know that when people are incoming freshmen, there's like all this hype about, oh my gosh, cute guys gonna date this, who, and that. I've been in 2 relationships previously and I'm just gonna tell you now, dating in high school is not all the hype. High school boys are not even that mature. And most of the time, they'll end up breaking your heart or being jerks, like my first boyfriend. Absolute trash. Might have a story time about that in the future. And my second boyfriend, we had a much better breakup and we're still friends to this day. That's the thing about dating. And the second thing about peer pressure. So in high school, you will have a lot of people influencing you. You may feel pressure to do things that you're not comfortable doing. And I think it's perfectly fine to say no. Understand your values, stand by your values, because standing by your values is going to help you to become the person that you are going to be or want to be once you leave high school. Yeah. So that is the end of today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that this video was super helpful. If it was, please let me know. And if you guys could relate to any of these things I was saying in the video, please let me know as well in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, to drop a comment down below, and to subscribe to my channel, join Cookie Squad, join Cookie Family. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at hates_Nels to help me reach 1,000 followers on there. Please help me out. And don't forget to press that bell button to make sure you're notified every single time I drop a new video. I will be having more back to school content coming out probably since it's back to school season. Yay! With that being said, can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye, cookies!